All right, here we are for announcements. Hey, welcome. This is session 3 of Kingdom of Darkness. Glad to have everybody here. My players are all here. We're going to get started in a minute, but I have just a couple things to say. First thing is I've kind of changed some stuff in the forward plan. So, due to life and stuff, we're only going to have 2 active games at a time once Door of Eternity finishes. So, for example, because Kingdom of Darkness and Baptized in Blood are going to be concurrent, there will be no other games that will start after that until those are both finished. The goal is to kind of have them finish around the same time, which we managed to pull off with Blaze of Cruelty and In the Heart of Rage. I think they finished within like a month and change of each other, so that was good. So that's the idea. Principal writing has begun for the 2 campaigns in Chapter 3 that are up front. Now, I have said a sentence here that includes a lot of news. Up front meaning those are the first 2 at bat, and then there are 4 others behind it that I haven't decided if that's the limit yet. But Song of the Crown and The Fire in Their Hands are the 2 campaigns that are at bat after Kingdom of Darkness and Baptized in Blood finish. So they're, getting their warm up in. Both of those have done. The pre-planning is done for them. Principal writing has begun for Song of the Crown. That means NPCs and general plot lines and all that happy horseshit. Fire in the Hands will be after that, and then I will move on to the 2 games that come after that for planning. That way, I generally keep busy and I don't lose cadence in planning, so I don't have major downtime unless I want to take a break, like a month break or what have you, which I may do here and again, but that's kind of it. So chapter 3, 6 games. Haven't determined if that's going to be the limit yet. But chapter 2 is just these 2 games, Kingdom of Darkness and Baptized in Blood. So there's that done. So that's the big thing. Now on to the schedule. Okay, so rest this month. On the 17th, we're supposed to have the Baptized in Blood Session 1. That's supposed to be the campaign premiere for that. However, that is tentative. We may have to cancel that depending on what's going on with some of our other players. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's the idea. So 17th, potential Baptized in Blood premiere. And then the 21st, we will have session 4 of Kingdom of Darkness. So, I think that's pretty much all of my announcements. I did manage to post on Blue Sky today. I did manage to post in the Discord. So that's all the advertising I'm willing to do because I'm very, very tired. I've had a long and stressful day. So we're going to play some D&D and we're going to have some fun. Okay. Let me go ahead and take a look at this. Skip on over to here. There we go. Okay. We're all here, all 6 of us. Let's go ahead and do introductions real quick. I do want to thank everybody who bought bonuses. Bonus buying is now closed for this session. So we got a couple of +3s. We have 2 +3s, a +2, and 3 +1s in the bank. So make sure you guys use those. So, all right, let's do introductions. So let's see. I did this last session. Lee, I'm going to put you in charge of introductions today. How about that?
Lovely. Hello, I'm Lee. I played.
Who do you play?
I played Dart. I am the normalest boy to ever normal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just born to be a track star, forced to be a demon prisoner. Um, and I suppose we should begin with my nemesis currently, D.
Okay.
I am D. I am playing Agna. And I'm definitely not reading into your lack of ability to name your character at all. So that's me.
Next up, let's go for Cynthia.
Hi, I'm Cynthia. I play Nin. And Nin's just trying to survive. She doesn't know about most of these people, and one of them's really scary and pretty sketchy. So,
Speaking of scary and sketchy, Brian.
Is he there?
He unmuted.
Okay, he's there. We'll see.
Well, while we wait for scary and sketchy, let's go for positively delightful. Crimson.
Hello, I'm Lorenia, and I play the absolutely fabulous Crimson Dart.
sorry.
Just Sin screaming at Brian in the background.
I said sorry.
Why don't you try that again, Lorinia?
I guess it's just that Crimson is absolutely fabulous, and she just wants to sing.
And finally, Brian.
Huh.
Well,
Excuse me, gentlemen, ladies.
Just gonna go kill him. Why don't you introduce?
he plays Skimbleshanks, a very spooky and sketchy and sometimes helpful doctor. Not sure where that man went to medical school.
And then you got one more.
Oh yes, how could we forget? The least normal girl to ever normal. Apostate.
That's discrimination against Yarnamites, first of all. Second of all, hi everyone, I'm Apostate. I'm playing Theophania of Raincore, and she is as normal as Dart is most of the time, but Demon Prison changes people.
He thinks he thought we could hear him. We cannot.
No, we can't. Try all the things, I suppose. Wiggle it, plug it in, plug it out, breathe on
Blood
it.
sacrifice.
Blood sacrifice. You know, the usual.
The thing is, I could hear you guys just fine out of his speaker.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, anyway. Let's do the recap. Lorenia, that's you.
Hello. Welcome to the recap provided tonight by the fabulous Crimson Darling.
Hold on a second. I just want you to know, every time your voice goes over a certain pitch, your mic cuts you off.
No. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix it really quick. I'm betting it's stupid Discord again.
It's probably the stupid Discord again.
Yeah, there is a under voice in video. If you go to, I'm also afflicted by this curse. If you go to, shoot, if you go to voice and video, 1 second. And
I think last time it was noise suppression that was doing it.
Noise
something
suppression,
else.
and then input sensitivity is the other one. So if you slide input sensitivity down a little bit, it starts to pick up a little bit more. It's not perfect, but it will help.
Is that better?
Say something boisterous.
Ah,
That worked. Yeah, you're good. Now for the recap.
Okay, so let's try this again. Last time on I almost said Crimson Darkness.
New name. Sorry, that's it.
I'd watch
We're
that
done.
show. I'd watch that show.
darkness. The, the party left their safe little room and encountered a weird bug thing stalking the halls. Did it set his gaze upon the party? Well, nothing happened, so it's probably fine. We continued to explore the castle and found some food and some bodies. Hooray! Ew! Someone get that mumbler a beer so he stops eating the corpse brains. In a hidden room, we found the body of Sabria's little Sabria's brother, I'm sorry. After burning the remains, we moved forward into a hidden tunnel. But it was a trap! Orogonoi was waiting down the tunnel for us, and after slobbering his way through his monologue, we braced ourselves for the battle to come. Hadrian, please save us! And that's the end of the recap. Remember to tip your bards generously.
Only the one bar. Tip her generously. Yeah, that's where we were. So I suppose without further ado, we'll go ahead and schlorp on over to our battlefield. Right where we were before. Go ahead and start this. No, not the one I want. Why is it that I can never remember which one is the one that I want? There we go, that's the one.
Please never say that fast at me. I will cry.
Okay. Here we go. I think I got everybody in initiative. I do? Alright. Okay. Beginning our initiative is Sabria. Actually, beginning our initiative, everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, there it is.
I feel like that was anticipated.
Sorry, is that wisdom or sanity?
Wisdom. Wisdom.
I will take that roll. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's see. What we got? What we got? Two, three, four, five. We're still waiting on Spindleshanks. He's here. Hey, Sin, let me know if I need to roll for him while he's trying to figure out his mic.
Okay, 1 second.
Ugh.
Tell him to roll damn well.
All right. Oh, I heard him this time. There he is.
Oh, we heard him.
Yeah, we can hear.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great, 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 great.
I guess
Now,
as soon as I started to switch over,
yeah.
it decided that it wanted to stay working. Hi, I'm Brian. I have no idea what that weird segue of Lee's was about, because I'm totally normal. As
He's-
is my character.
Yeah, totally normal. Totally normal. Go ahead and roll your wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay, let me see here. Wisdom.
Wisdom saving
Wisdom.
throw.
Come on, give me something decent. My wisdom's perfectly adequate. Well, that's not decent.
All right, time for our
Better than 4.
NPCs.
Oh, great.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Theophania, you pass. Agna, you pass. Nin, you pass. Everyone else fails and is frightened of Orogonoi. And now, sanity saving throws. No, not incapacitated. Frightened. Let's see. Agna passed. Yes. Theophania passed.
Wait, so do I get to make a sanity saving throw now?
No, everyone makes a sanity saving throw at the same time. This is
Oh, cool.
This is a twofold. This is a twofer. Okay.
No!
Oh gosh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, yuck.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, great. Let's see here. Agna, you fail. Crimson, you fail. Dart, you fail. Okay, yep. Let's see. Agna, you failed by more than 5. You lose 1 sanity point. And
That's fine.
Crimson, you failed by more than 5. You also lose a sanity point. And okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 6. Okay, yeah. And let's see, let's do our NPCs. He just failed. She just fails. And she passes. Wow, look at that. Okay. Let's see here. It is now Sabria's turn. She is frightened. She cannot move any closer to Orogonoi, because he is the source of her fear. So she is crying, and begins to stumble backwards straight into this alcove. And that is her turn. Nin, it is now your turn.
Okay. Which direction is his mouth facing?
Oh, it's facing towards you guys.
Okay. Nin is going to move. I think she's going to move. She's going to move to here
Okay.
and try and lob her vial of acid into his mouth.
Okay, make a ranged attack.
How do I make a ranged attack with a vial of acid?
It's just a dexterity check with your proficiency modifier.
Okay.
So it's
Oh, really? Okay, so ability check with it says with a 2d. It says +4, so it's already figured in.
Oh, but you get to add 2 on top of that, so that's 15. Because that +4 is
Okay.
just your regular bonus.
Okay,
So
so 15.
15 does hit.
Yay! I have no idea how much damage a vial of acid does.
You throw the vial of acid into his mouth, he crunches it with his teeth and goes, "Tastes like home."
Well, it was worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to skip backwards slightly, and that's her whole action.
Okay. Let's see here. Spree is no longer frightened. You skip backwards, and this tentacle here reaches out to slap you as an opportunity attack.
Okay.
In this square?
She was standing here.
There. Okay.
Yep. So, about 10 feet. And 19 does hit you.
Yes, it does.
You need to make a strength saving throw for me.
You got it.
And you suffer 22 damage.
Oof.
Nice. You do save. It he says as you come in close, lob the acid into his mouth, and he goes, "Tastes like home. Where do you think you're going?" And he reaches out with his tentacle, grabs you with it. You pull yourself free, but the suckers definitely like bruised and wounded you severely with the force that it hit you with. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Great. Dart, your turn. You are frightened.
Yes. Specific point, just so that I am aware, the opportunity attack made as Nin crossed from 10 feet away from the tentacle to 15 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
And when she left 10 feet, she left its effective range, the tentacle's effective range.
Good to know.
Yep.
Dart is going to say to Agna, I don't know we can get past him back into the castle?
Sure. Let's go. Let's fucking do it.
Alright, Dart is going to flee. Gonna run here, like, arms out, offer to pick up Sabria.
She sees you coming with your arms out to grab her. She, kid arms up to let you grab her.
Alright, I'll sling her onto my backpack style. That was 15 feet. I've got 40 feet left.
Wait, wait a minute. Wasn't there a whole thing about wasps the other way?
The Bug Queen is still in the castle, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But he can't move forward.
Yeah.
And because he's frightened of the Orogonoi. Your speed should be halved because you're carrying another person.
Alright, even though she's technically a child and thus small?
Okay, yeah, fine.
Lovely.
It's a good argument.
Get to there.
She's Whittle.
She's so malnourished. Give her this.
I guess the question is, this is over the table. Do y'all want me to book it?
I want to book it. It's just a question of like, it's still just a question of which way to go, right? I think if half the party can't go forward, I'm also not convinced we can get past those tentacles with that reach.
Hmm.
I think
okay.
probably going from one boss fight into another, but yeah, I think back is
Straight up,
fine.
dogs. I think the play might be to try a different way, like than back in the castle. Because I gotta be real, Rich Homie Kwans. I'm not stoked about going in. Personally.
Like going into the castle or going in
Yeah.
with
Going back into the castle.
I'm not either.
What was that, Rachami Quants?
Rich Homie Kwan.
Oh.
His hit album.
Rich
I'm going
Homie
in.
Quan. Okay. Sorry, that was said so fast, my brain just shoved all that together into one beautiful waffle. So
that's totally fine. I love that waffle.
Then yeah, I mean, like yeah.
Okay.
I think let's try to get out.
The thing that I can do then is I can prepare myself to go fast, and cast Zephyr Strike.
okay. You can remake your wisdom saving throw.
Yes, that's also a thing I can do. No, worse.
Worse. Well, he's still scary.
Indeed.
For expediency, ladies and gentlemen, the number you need to beat for the wisdom save is 15, which is entirely doable. So, okay. So you're still scared, but you're in the dark out there.
Yeah.
How far are you from him? Jeez, you're all the way. Is this working?
60 feet.
Okay, this is not working. Sorry, I got something that's broken on my end. There we go. Okay.
Or rather, 60 feet from the closest tentacle, 65 feet from him.
Okay. If that's the end of your turn, we'll move on to his turn.
Yep.
Okay. We are back at Orogonoi. He has not moved, and instead he will attack Hadrian with one of his tentacles. And as you guys see this and watch this in horror, everybody make me some perception checks, please. Tentacle attack on Hadrian.
Is this sight or hearing based?
This is sight.
This sight, okay.
Hits him. 18 points of damage on Hadrian Laughing Steel. Okay, so anyone roll over a 10?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good. Okay.
Yes.
So there is a phenomena happening in the water where his body meets the water. You see that he is covered in like a slime or a viscous acid sort of thing. And it kind of like oozes from his every pore, his every inch of skin. He looks real clammy and gross to the touch. He probably burns to the touch a little bit too, in the sort of pineapple-y kind of way. When you eat pineapple, it kind of makes you tingle in your mouth a little bit. But there's something happening in the water. It's almost like the goo or the acid that's coming off of him neutralizes in the water. And it kind of just like spreads out.
The water. Okay.
He hits Hadrian for 18 points of damage. Hadrian needs to make his strength saving throw. He biffs it. And he is grappled. By the tentacle. Where's my little grapple? Where's my grapple? Grappled. Okay. And that causes Orogonoi to move up to his speed towards him to eat him.
Well, shit.
Move 10 feet this way. Okay. And on his next turn, he will try to eat him. All right. Theophania, this is your turn now.
Oh boy, I'm such a lucky girl. Okay. Well, you know what? It's worth a try, certainly. He's busy. He's busy with Hadrian.
He's busy with Hadrian. You know, they've got
Busy with Hadrian.
they've got a lunch date, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pop this.
Bye. Okay.
I'm gonna pop that.
Okay. You become invisible.
Yeah.
Where's my
and then
button?
that's an action, right? Yeah, it is an action.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna go the way that gives me the most room between my good self and this abomination. I think that's 30. No, that's 10, 25.
That would be 30.
That'd be 30. I want to get like, yeah, I guess that's, I can't really from here.
Yeah. Any
There
yellow
we go.
square from your measure is.
There we go.
Yep.
I'm hiding.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check at advantage.
Oh yeah.
Because
I'm so
I'm just going
good
to
at
call it that because of the circumstances. Usually that's just a rogue thing, but this is kind of a clutch move. You're trying to sneak past this guy, so
yeah.
very, very quick, very quiet steps. Watch you roll crap. Oh no, that's tough.
Oh,
It's not terrible.
Can I? I kind of want to spend a plus, but I don't know if I have
Well, I said it.
authorization to do that.
I set an advantage, so
Oh!
because you're
Yes.
invisible. Ah,
That's incredible.
13. Okay, it sits out of 13. That's a survival check. What's your bonus for that? 11. Yeah, so you rolled the same exact thing. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're sticking there with 13. The only reason why I gave you that roll is because of the invisibility spell. So, just keeping it clear for everybody, because usually that's a rogue thing. End of your turn.
I think that is. I don't have it. If I. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's Oh, wait a minute. I have a feature called Skulker. What's that one doing? I can try to hide when I'm lightly obscured from the creature.
Oh, that's great. That
hiding.
that helps with this. Great. So yeah, that makes all of this even more legitimate. Wonderful. Cool.
We're gonna hide.
We're hiding. We're hiding. We're hidden. We're making 0 sounds right now,
Yeah.
except for the incredible noise that our knees are making from wobbling into each other. End of your turn then.
Yes.
Okay. Layla screams because believes she's watching Hadrian get eaten. She is just a barkeep, folks. She's got nothing going on here. I'm just going to make her wisdom saving throw now, and she fails even harder. She is still terrified. She is just going to stand there.
You should have eaten her first.
Hot take. Crimson, your turn.
Oh boy. All right. Let's see who's around me that I can see. Okay, Hadrian is. How strong do those tentacles look? They look pretty strong, right?
Yeah, they're fairly strong looking.
Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do there. My strength is a 10. So I don't think I can help Hadrian. What can I do? I don't want to leave Hadrian to die. Okay, I think I just need to try and save my friends. So I think I'm gonna do is okay. Who's around me? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Smoshings and Agna. All right. I think I saw Dart run back with Sabria.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna run back with them. But before I do that, let me get over here to my thing. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm gonna say this to the group. Okay, we need to get back to the castle. And I'm going to pop Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
So essentially, is there any way I can get it to pop up so people can see what it does?
Yes. You click the button, the icon, and it'll post it. There you go.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm going to choose a couple people. I'm going to run with my thing because it's not going to really affect me, but I can get a couple people with me. Okay, Hadrian, I don't know where Theophania is.
Nope.
But I can put this on 4 people. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Layla, are you good? You need to run, okay?
Yeah, she kind of is just like frozen in fear, but
Okay, I'm gonna pop Mantle and Inspiration. How do I mark that off my sheet? One of the bonus actions.
Yes,
It takes one of your bardic inspirations.
Yeah, so
Yeah, how do I mark
on
it?
your attributes page, you just change that bardic inspiration table from 4 to 4
To a 3.
Yeah, to a 3. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Agna, Spindleshanks, Layla, and Nin, you can all run now. You also get 5 temp HP. Is there any way, like, how do they? I can't do that, can I?
Yeah, I got to do that for Layla, but they should be able to do that on their own sheets. Your 10 hit
Okay.
points is below your regular hit points.
Okay, you get 5 temp HP. You can use your reaction right now to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
5,
So-
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's just kind
I
of...
have no idea. It just says temp hit points, but it doesn't say how I can add it.
You click into it, and then you just type a number in. So you just click on that plus 10.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
There it goes. That helps a lot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can run towards, you can run away, wherever you need to go, but I think we need to head back to the castle. All right, and that was just my bonus action. Let's see. How far can I move? I can move 30 feet. Can I get caught up to them in 30 feet? I'm having trouble figuring out how to use the measured distance.
Yeah, that's 30 feet right there.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'm gonna wait for them to run and see where they're going first before I go.
Okay.
Since they can move with their reaction. So Spindleshanks, Nin, and Agna, you can move right now.
Yeah, you get 30 feet of... You get your speed's worth of movement right now.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what you
Right,
guys do first before
okay.
I do my action.
I'm trying to figure out how much space something is.
So okay, wait.
No,
Here's
that would
here's-
still put her in. Go ahead.
No. CJ, here's my devil's bargain.
Okay.
I am at a +3 wisdom, level 3 cleric. By my math, that leaves me at, after the level up, that leaves me at 6 prepared spells.
Yes.
I had 4 spells prepared prior to the level up.
Uh-huh.
Will you allow me to pick 2 spells?
I will allow you to pick 2 spells.
Okay.
Never say that
Alright.
I'm not fair.
No, and this is why I'm walking through it, because I don't want to be that kind of wizard. I think I am going to choose then calm emotions,
Okay.
and this may be a terrible choice, create and destroy water.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I needed to know in order to figure out which way I'm running. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna go... How much movement do I got?
You have 30 feet right now.
I am trying to get as in the middle of people as possible. So I think that is about where I want to be.
It's probably about here.
About here?
Yeah, because if we account for Nin, she's down this way. Theophania
Yeah.
is out in Timbuk fucking 2, invisible. You have no idea where she is.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, but I need to get the folks who are... I need to get the folks who are currently frightened, really, is what I need to get in the middle of. So that's going to be Crimson...
Nin isn't frightened.
Yeah, that's Crimson, Spindleshanks, and...
These 2 back here, yeah.
These 2 back here, yeah. So I want to be about... Let me move here first.
It's a 20-foot sphere that you can place up to 60 feet away for calm emotions. 20-foot radius sphere. So
That's 40
as long
feet
as you
across. Yeah, it's big.
yeah, so as long as you place the sphere
Yep.
as long as you place the sphere here, you can catch all of us.
Yeah, so
it.
that's where I need to be.
Yeah, right in this neighborhood.
Yep, so that's where I'm moving. Thank you for letting me talk that through.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to cast Calm Emotions.
Or
On my turn, because this was a reaction.
Oh, yes, this was your reaction. Yes. Moving here was your reaction. Right. Nin, are you moving at all?
Yes, Nin is going to tempt fate, run over here, try to slash at the thing. Yes, I know I'm going into range to free him.
Okay, you can make that
Slash
attack
at
on
the
your
tentacle.
turn. This is a movement reaction,
Okay.
so...
Yeah, well, that was her movement reaction.
Okay, that's your stuff. All right. Spindleshanks, you may move up to 30 feet right now.
Okay. Now does the... Okay, this is... I want to try to calm it down. I'm shaken, albeit not stirred. And I would like to make another wisdom save. Am I allowed to do that?
You do that at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So you're
well, I can't move toward him.
Nope, not at the moment. And it is not your turn yet. So this is just a reaction.
All I see over here is black.
Yep. And that's too far.
Oh, it's too far.
Yep.
How about there?
Right here. There.
One more. There we go.
You should be able to see a couple of like sound things over off to the right. Those are people.
Yeah.
So you're heading in the right direction. You can hear some people over there.
Okay.
Okay. That's your reaction movement from Crimson's Mantle of Inspiration. Crimson, it is the rest of your turn.
Okay, so everyone's moved where they're gonna move. All right. Do I have a clear shot to like? Is it possible for me to use a firebolt to hit this tentacle holding Hadrian?
Your attack will be made with disadvantage, but yes.
Okay. So if I miss, will I hit Hadrian?
No, that's not how that works. So I don't do fumbles like that. Usually.
Okay. So if I attack the tentacle like holding Hadrian, will that help him at all when trying to break his grapple?
We'll have to see.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use firebolt.
Okay.
What do I target? Just one of the tentacles?
Yeah, just one of the tentacles.
Okay. All right.
It is this tentacle.
Okay. I think I got targeted.
Yep.
All right. Firebolt. And then at disadvantage?
Correct. Because you are afraid of him. You hit. Roll damage.
Oh, sweet. All right. Damage and then normal, right?
Yes.
Right.
Oh! 1.
Wow. Wow. I did so much, guys.
You did. Well done. But the dice gods give, the dice gods take away.
All right.
Okay, I think that's all I can do because that was my action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use. I can run now, right?
Yeah, you can move.
Because I can't move towards him.
Right.
All right, I can move 30 feet. So let's see here.
Yep.
What's with the deal with what's going on, Agna?
She is going to be casting a spell in this area so that to maybe remove the fear effect. So that's what's going on with Agna right now.
Oh, okay. Should I stick near Agna then?
Probably.
I would recommend it.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go here. And I think that's my turn.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Beat a 15, please.
Saving throw, and it's a normal.
Nope, sorry.
No, not today.
Okay. Spindleshanks, it is now your actual turn.
Alright, he is mostly staring in rapt fascination at Orogonoi. So I have no actions to take other than my wisdom saving throw. Come on. Sweet 20s. No, that's not a sweet 20.
No.
That's not even a sweet 15, and I've got a freaking +4. All I need to roll is an 11, you freaking...
Man, he's just really going after the die. Jeez. I see what it
I can suck it.
Yeah.
All right,
Agna. Is that the end? That's the end of your
it for
turn.
me.
Yeah, Agnes, you're up.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if I just didn't? No.
I could have rallied all of us, but instead I chose to let us be afraid.
I think, to be clear, I think in Agna's mind, she's not doing this out of mercy. She's doing this because, like, trying to run on her own in one direction is going to get her killed, right? So, like, it's better to get the whole group thinking straight. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
Thanks.
And that is going to be placed... Shoot. I can't tell if I am catching the rest of the party, but I am going to cast it about here and pray, I think, is the right way to go.
Yeah. That's everybody.
Cool. You can choose to fail the saving throw, gang. If you fail the saving throw, oh wait, let me reread this. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When this spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes, provided that its duration has not expired in the meantime. So nobody has to roll a save for that, if I'm reading that correctly, right, CJ?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's just you auto lose the frightened effect, gang.
Yep.
But we still make saves against it while your spell is ticking to determine whether or not the duration will have expired when your spell ends.
Yes. So for accounting purposes, we're just going to leave it on them, but anyone in this sphere can move and act normally until your concentration fades.
Correct. Yep.
Yep. So that's
And
how we're going to do
then-
that.
Why didn't you cast that on yourself?
Because I'm not afraid.
Yeah, she's not afraid.
Yes. Okay, she's got
Yeah.
an afraid marker on her.
No, that's a
No.
I'm thinking marker.
Yeah. And then from there, what I'm gonna do is I still think in castle's bad idea. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh my god, one of these dogs farted so badly.
no. And then last thing I am going to do. Oh, I have to remember to like. Oh, you okay? I marked it already. It does it automatically. Last thing I'm going to do is as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on. Is Healing Word touch? No, it's not.
It's range.
Range. I'm going to cast Healing Word on. I think Nin.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Good move. Six.
Take those.
Yeah.
I cannot afford more than a first level spell, but there you go.
Take that. That gets me back up into double digits.
That is 2 leveled spells.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that. I forgot that you don't technically allow that. That's okay.
It's actually against raw. But
I always forget that.
I will take. I forget that as your penance for it, and I will let it happen this time. So.
Okay. I will remember going forward.
Do not say that I am unkind. All
Well,
right.
That's like 2 things I've gotten away with, so I'll take it.
Yeah, you're getting away with nothing else, little miss. All right, moving on. Hadrian's turn. Hadrian, rightfully, is unhappy at this. He is going to attack Orogonoi. He's going to attack the tentacle that's got him, because he doesn't want to get eaten. So.
Can he do that frightened?
Yes, but at disadvantage. But he does hit. He deals 6 points of slashing damage against the tentacle. Alright. And that is his action. Oh, he gets a multi-attack. Nope, he's going to use his other attack. There we go. Disadvantage. Ooh. Ooh, nope. Gambled. Gambled and lost. Gambled and lost. Alright. End of Hadrian's turn. He's going to make a wisdom saving throw. That is not a pass. We're at the top of the round. We're just going to do a new song for the new round. New song for new round. Okay. All right, Sabria. She sees the spell wash over you guys and says, "Maybe we can fight past him?"
Hold on tight.
And she holds on to Dart. And that's the end of her turn. She is a child. Nin, it is now your turn.
Nin is going to slice with her enchanted short sword at the tentacle holding Adrian.
Okay.
Yes. Normal.
13 misses.
Even at this close of range.
Yes. It's wiggly.
Son of a bit. Okay. I only get one attack, so.
Yep.
Close this. He will get an attack of opportunity because she's gonna try skipping back out of range again and stand in front of Agna.
Okay. He declines the attack of opportunity.
Oh, thank you. That is my move.
Okay. Yeah, the tentacles have a set AC, so. That is the.
Not 13.
It is not 13, sorry. That's the end of your move. It is now. Let's see.
Oreo boys.
No, it would be Dart's turn, but he's going to instead cast a spell. Orogonoi is going to use a legendary action to cast Hideous Laughter on Crimson. Crimson, you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm so great at those. I'm so screwed, guys. Alright, wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh my god, you made it!
Oh! Oh my goodness!
On the money. Alright, that is the end of the legendary action. Dart, it is now your turn.
Alright, Sabria's holding on tight. Dart is going to start. There's this, like, I guess Spindleshanks are the only one to see it. There's, like, this shimmer of power as Dart ends the effects of Zephyr Strike to give him a burst of speed. So his base movement is 85. He's going to use Step of the Wind to be able to dash as a bonus action, and he's going to triple dash 270 feet.
Oh fuck, he's gone!
Lord.
Not provoking opportunity attacks thanks to Zephyr Strike.
You could just go right through the cave completely, walk right by Orogonoi to the end of the cave.
That is the plan. 105 plus 200. Yeah. Get to there.
Okay, and he's got Sabria. Let me just yoink kazoink her. Can you put your cursor where you are? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, right here.
There we go. Zoom!
Well, now we know what the length of the cave is.
Yeah, Orogonoi sees this guy run by and goes, "What the fuck?"
Dart was just traveling. I know it's not impressive in modern standards. Dart was just traveling at 30 miles an hour.
That's impressive for a human being to run.
I've almost been killed by scooters going that fast, so.
I'm just saying, that's impressive for a human being to be running that fast.
All right.
Like,
Now we know why the track team wanted him. Damn.
how fast is Usain Bolt? I think he's maximum 22? Something like that? I don't know. Anyway.
He's 27 miles an hour top speed.
Okay, so you just Usain bolted.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
but that is all of my actions, so nothing to do but make a whiz save.
Yep, make your wisdom save. Meter beat 15.
Yeah, nope. Still...
Am I still your nemesis, pal?
You did save... You saved Sabria's life there, basically.
Yeah. Okay, it's now Orogonoi's turn. Hadrian is still grappled. Orogonoi is going to use his Ravenous Bite on Hadrian. Oh, that was almost a crit. Yeah, he's going to do this. Much damage to Hadrian.
Ooh.
He pulls Hadrian into his mouth. Hadrian screams, chomps down, bones squelching and crunching. Blood pours from Orogonoi's mouth. Hadrian is dead. Okay, that's the end of Orogonoi's turn. Theophania, your turn.
Oh boy, it's so good that is. Woo! Yeah. All right, here we go. We are creeping. We are creeping. We're creeping, and we're gonna dash. For creeping some more. I think I might be out of movement now. Nope. Not quite.
You
Oh,
are
boy.
when the blocks turn red is when you've reached your
Okay.
limit for a dash.
All right. Yeah. Come on. Can you tell I'm scared? I don't know which direction Dart went. Oh no, there. Well, kind of roughly. There's. Yeah. Okay. We're good here.
You're at your limit.
We're good here. We're hiding. This is it. This is the good place. This is away from the stain.
Adrian Laughingsteel was? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, you're good. That was your action and movement. That's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Layla's no longer afraid. What were you gonna say, Lee?
Just to interject, I did the proper ruler math with the fully zoomed out, and this the point where I put Dart is actually where he ends up.
Right. Yeah.
Lovely.
I did a straight line from where he was standing, and that's about right, so... Yeah. Okay, Layla's like, I guess we're booking it, and she is going to run as well. She's going to go this way, though. 35. She's going to go across the escarpment there. Yeah, just outside the reach of a tentacle, it kind of like lunges for... Fuck, I dropped a dragon. It lunges for her and she dodges it. Get back up there. Alright. And that is the end of her turn. Crimson, your turn.
Okay, so are we only not frightened within the sphere?
No,
Is that how it works?
you are affected by the magic that happened in that sphere. I left the sphere there so you know that you're one of those people.
Oh, okay.
When Agna loses concentration, that's when that goes away.
Okay. Alright, well, who's within 60 feet of me? These three?
Yep.
Okay. You guys want me to go and pop another one, please?
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pop another Mantle of Inspiration.
You can actually hit Layla with that, too.
Oh shit! Okay, I will hit Layla too.
Okay.
Don't say I never did anything nice for you, Layla!
Thank you! She's gonna move another 30.
Okay. Alright, that's another Mantle of Inspiration for you guys. And so you guys can move up to your speed, like up to your normal movement, whatever direction you want, including Spindleshanks, Nin, and Agna. And then that's a bonus action for me, so I am going to... I don't think there's anything else I can do. I am just going to... Can I use my movement and a dash?
Yep.
That would be my action?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. Would it be better to go this way?
Yes,
How far can I
because
get?
that keeps you outside of his tentacle range. You can get to that square.
Alright, I'm doing it. Alright, bye guys! Good luck!
Zoom! Alright, Nin...
Zoom.
Critical to note, the Mantle of Inspiration movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys can run past him, and he can't hit
great.
you.
Oh, amazing. That was my next question. Great.
Yep.
Yeah, he can't hit you.
Yep.
Fabulous. Oh, fabulous toy.
So you get 30 feet right now. All three of you.
As long as you're within 60 feet of me, I can pop it again and help you guys out one more time, like 2 more times.
I'm
So
gonna...
no opportunity attack.
No opportunity attack, no.
Yep.
Just make sure you don't end yourself inside his threat range again.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm gonna go up
Spindleshanks, are
onto
you
the-
okay?
big.
Okay.
It's 15
cannot
feet, right, CJ?
It's 10 from the tentacle.
Okay.
So you can cross
gonna be-
through it, but you can't end there if you want to avoid an opportunity attack. See, I'm helping.
I'm over here, so that's
Yep.
where I'm going to run, and then later on it's going to be down here. But it's not my turn yet.
I'm just worried he's gonna move closer to me.
I was gonna
Oh.
say, run this way.
And then I do a wisdom save right now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He's gonna move closer to you anyways, Agna. I do think, if you want.
Yeah, I think I go down, right? Yeah.
I was gonna
Up
say.
here?
Well, I mean, keeping closer to Crimson is
Yeah.
decent.
Yeah.
As long as you're within 60 feet of me, I can pop you. So.
Yep. Let's do that.
And then you can move. I know he's gonna be able to attack, so you just gotta do your best, guys.
Well, I'm gonna be able to move again before he attacks next, hopefully.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's good.
You can also disengage and then move on your turn.
Yep.
Okay. And I rolled a 19 in my wisdom save.
Yep, I dropped your fear effect. You're good.
Okay, good. Oh, did Layla do a wisdom save?
She did. She rolled trash. She rolled a 1.
Oh.
That's
Well, at least she's heading in the right direction.
she's trying her best. She is a tavern keeper, guys.
Did Spindleshanks move too?
Spindleshanks has moved. Yes, he's here. So I believe that is the end of our turn for Crimson.
Yep.
It is now Spindleshanks' turn. Spindleshanks.
So I had not misunderstood how that sphere worked. I'd have already been moving. Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 60, and then you could do another. Wait, no, that was 30, and you can do another 30 as your dash. So you can wind up somewhere over here. Yep. Okay.
I'm going to make you a wisdom test.
Wisdom saving throw.
Give me a deal. Give me a...
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, there we
So
go.
now we're in the money.
Finally.
Okay.
Decent roll.
Yeah. End of your turn, though. That's okay.
Yes.
Agna.
Thank God. Okay. I'm gonna book it 20 feet this way,
Sure.
and then another 40 feet. Or no, yeah, another 40 feet. Let me just see where everyone is. I'm sorry. That's gonna be. I'll do this in increments of 10. Crimson. Bye, Crimson.
Goodbye,
10.
Apprentice Maiden.
Down to 20.
Apprentice Maiden.
Down to 10. Casino to 10. Okay, that's it. That's where I'm ending it.
Please snap to the squares. Thank you.
Shoot. Actually, I'm so sorry. When you say that where the water meets Orogonoi's body,
Mhm.
there's like a weird effect happening.
Yes. Sort of like, you know how oil sits on top of water?
Yeah.
It's sort of like the acid that is coming into contact with the water is neutralizing.
Okay. That's great. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to do it now or hold it till later because I'm worried it'll piss him off. I'm just gonna do.
Go for it now. I know what you're going to do. So go
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to.
You just
What-
dashed. So
Oh, you're right. No, I can't do anything. I'll do a bonus action then and heal Nin.
Can you see Nin?
Um,
Yep, you can.
I can. Yeah.
Yeah. You can. What you see is what you get with a lot of this. So if you click on your token and you can see somebody, you can see them.
Yep. So I will target her and do that. That makes more sense. And then I can always do that as a backup.
Oh, fat
Okay.
4. That's a 7.
I will take that.
Okay. End of your turn, Agna.
Yes.
Hadrian is dead. Sabria's turn. Let's do. I gotta switch up the music because it's a new round, or I will go insane. Let's do this guy. Okay. Sabria is like, come on, we gotta get out this way, and she just starts running on her own a little bit. Perhaps because she's feeling safe. She has left the battlefield.
Fair enough.
Okay, that brings us to Nin. Is now Nin's turn.
Nin is gonna run like hell. She's gonna dash. I think to here. Is that her full dash?
Let's see. Nope, she just got 10 more feet.
Boop.
There you go.
That is her full dash.
Oh my god.
Other than swearing horribly at
Could she, if she wants
At the
cunning
boy.
action, dash again?
Yeah, you do.
Huh?
You do have cunning action. You could dash again.
I don't know where to dash to because I can't see anything.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah. At the end of your turn, Orogonoi is going to cast a spell. Let's see. I believe this is the one he wants to use. Yes, it is. Perfect. Let's see. Dexterity saving throws from Nin, Agna, and Layla. As a sticky, gross, acidic web gets launched at you.
Saving throw?
Saving throw. Dexterity.
Oh.
And all three of you have failed. You are all restrained, which means your speed is now 0. That is the end of Nin's turn, which brings us to Dart.
Choice-wise, is Sabria still in view of Dart?
Yes.
Hypothetically?
Yeah, she's a child. She can't run nearly as fast.
That's fair. I guess I do see Agna get stuck.
Yeah, if you look over your shoulder, you can see her, Nin, and Layla get stuck in the web.
I think this feels bad, but I think Dart is going to. It's going to ready a dash action if Orogonoi, catches up to them. He'll start running towards them, but right now he's just going to stay put.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I think Dart is going to move. I'll move so that I'm. Okay, yeah. I want to be 15 feet away from the water, at least. I'll go here.
End of your turn, then.
Yes. I'll make my wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh, not 20. Okay, that is a dash movement from Orogonoi. As he begins to catch up to you, Crimson, he says, "My delectable morsel, you're the reason they're escaping." He's dragging Hadrian's leg behind him in one of his tentacles. And that is the end of Orogonoi's turn. That was his dash. He apparently is not very fast.
Welly, Wellington. Let's see. Do I have any tools? What are
Rocket
my
launcher,
Flamethrower?
flamethrower.
It says here
Eldritch
I've left.
Blast?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Well, I mean, it's a web is a concentration spell.
And you want me to shoot him?
If there's a chance it breaks the webs,
Yeah, we're sitting ducks right now.
You want me to shoot him?
you'll have advantage attacking from invisibility.
I will also then no longer be invisible.
That's true. I don't know where you are and how fucked your positioning is right now.
I mean,
Theophania, don't you want to hear me sing more songs?
That's
Like, Eldritch Blast has like 120 feet base range, right?
yes.
Hey, what about your friend?
Let me see here.
That was his
Oh, I
full
can do that.
movement with a dash. It was not very far, so...
That's
Yeah, give me a second
crazy.
here. Let me see this. Okay, you know what? First we're gonna shut up. First we're gonna do this. First we're gonna move 30 feet.
He's a big octopoid. So...
He's a big fucking nuisance, is what he is.
Alright.
All right, here we go.
This music's very extra. I'm not gonna keep it for the full round. Sorry, guys.
All right, we're gonna Eldritch Blast.
Thank you.
Let me target. There we go. Thank you. Eldritch Blast. Can I cast it though?
There you go.
Ah,
Phew.
nice. Oh, and I'm gonna get.
Advantage, because you're attacking from invisibility.
Yeah.
If there was ever a time, Paolo. Okay.
Well,
18 hits.
I do hit.
Eldritch Blast. Damage for me, please. Are you targeting him physically or one of the tentacles?
I don't think the tentacles will be enough to disrupt him, will it?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
Let's do the one closest to Crimson, actually. Let's do that one. That
Sure.
seems better. Okay, come on. Let me roll the damage, huh? Yeah?
Yeah,
No, it won't. Alright, that's funny.
I got it. 6.
Nice. And for my next trick, I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
Because I get to, thanks to Skulker, I get to do that. Because I'm lightly obscured from the creature which I am attacking.
Alrighty. End
Got
of, your,
shrubbery.
end of your turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not as Layla's turn. She is webbed and restrained. She
Just
is...
a quick,
Go ahead.
sorry. Quick question. Does the damage force a concentration check from Orogonoi?
Oh, yes. I forgot. But,
It's low damage, so it's just DC 10.
yeah, he's not going to fail.
Fuck!
Sorry.
That's alright.
Yeah, he's got a fat bonus on Constitution saves. So, let's see. So this is another strength check against the DC of 15 to break away on her own. It's possible.
Oh, the 18 was right there.
It just wasn't going to happen this round. Yeah, so she's still restrained. She's trying her best. She can't go any farther. That's it. Crimson, your turn.
Well, I see my friends ahead of me are caught by the web.
Yeah.
Can I use Firebolt to burn the web away?
Let's see here. They are flammable.
Yeah.
Yep. They
Alright, I'm
will
gonna burn
hurt
the web
everybody
away.
in it, but that is flammable as fuck. So gamble.
You guys want me? To, you guys want?
Yippee.
You guys want me to do it?
Yes, 100%.
All right. Here we go, guys. Firebolt.
Firebolt. Yeah, it doesn't have an armor class, so you hit it. It burns away. Everyone inside takes 2d4 fire damage.
Oh.
8.
That's max damage, but
Somehow Layla's still alive, as she is slightly unhappy. Oh, was that only 5 I took off there? Minus 3 more. Ogden, fix your hit points. Minus 3 more.
Oh, okay.
Yep. There we go.
oh, it's because of the temp HP.
Yeah, because of the temp HP. Yeah, so the webs are gone. Orogonoi growls in frustration.
All right. All right, and then I'm gonna pop Mantle of Inspiration again.
Okay.
Let me get over to it. Where is it? And I'm gonna use it on all 4 of us over here.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna use my Mantle Inspiration to move, and then I'm gonna use. Can I use my regular movement after that to move again?
Of course, yes.
Okay. Here we go.
So 30 feet.
Yep.
Yes.
So as you run your first 30 feet, after blasting the webs, the tentacle reaches out to grab you, but Theophania's Eldritch Blast hits it, and it twists. Because, you know, everything happens at the same time in a round.
Yeah, and you guys can move 30 feet, or whatever your regular movement is. Ooh, goodness. I'm gonna wait until you guys move again before I move.
That's 30 feet. or so?
Let's see. Where were you?
That was 15.
That was 15.
I was
You-
right here.
Yeah, that's only 15. You got another 15, so 3 more blocks.
I can't see where I'm running.
You're good.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move again. Another 30 feet. How do I know when I've hit it? When I hit red?
When it
What's
starts,
this thing right here? Is
That's
this a
a-
thing in the way?
that's a fern of some kind. It's a weird ass.
Is it possible? Is it possible the fern's gonna hurt me?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just run here,
Okay.
and then can I get any further? No.
No.
I'm stuck with the group. Okay. And that's okay. I think that's my turn.
Okay. End of your turn. Orogonoi is very pissed off with everything that just happened.
Sure, he lost his toys.
He lost his snacks. Feel sorry for him. He's gonna cast Acid Splash on you, Crimson. You need to make a Dexterity saving throw.
I can't use silvery barbs on that, can I?
You no.
Save you're making.
No. Okay. Okay. What is it? A dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you succeed.
Oh!
Yay!
So
well
you
done.
take no damage. You dodge out of the way of the acid. He
Nice.
is boiling mad. It's just growling sounds now. Spindleshanks, it is your turn.
Hey, did I miss a Crimson song earlier?
No, you haven't missed the Crimson song yet.
Oh. Okay, good. I like Crimson. Spindleshanks thinks she's a small, dry roasted nut, but I like her. He's going to call out to Orogonoi. Hey, how about we give you the tavern keeper and you let the rest of us go? I bet she'd sizzle nicely.
Layla goes, "What?"
I give her a sign like I'm just playing with him.
No,
It's
don't give him...
completely insincere.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, hold on a second. Make a deception check for me, please.
Yes, deception. That's exactly what I'm using.
He looks at you and goes, "Just for that, you're on the menu next."
I should have tripped her when I had the chance. I'm firing my crossbow at him.
Okay.
I seriously did spend several moments thinking about using an opportunity attack to trip her when she ran by past me.
Oh my god.
All right. Listen, she brings no added value to this group.
I was gonna leave her in the web, so I get it.
Oh, why isn't my thing working? Hold on. Let me reboot my character sheet here. For some reason, when it's popped out,
Oh, it does
it
not
will
like.
not
Yeah.
always.
Yeah, it doesn't
It
like it
doesn't
when
like
it's popped
being
out.
popped.
No. When you're trying to roll stuff, you should roll it inside the native window. Don't try to roll stuff from the popped out window. It doesn't like it for whatever reason.
Oh, I forgot to mention everyone that I just popped mental inspiration on gets an R5 temp HP.
Oh my god. Bonus points.
Yay!
Hey,
You guys know how to do that for yourself now, so. 21 hits. And you're shooting him, right? Or a tentacle.
Yes.
Him? Okay.
Yeah, him.
Okay, roll damage for me.
Where's the damage button?
It's right below the attack roll button.
Targets. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to go back up.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, pretty good. 9. He takes 4.
So either he has some kind of protection or he has 10 hit points. I suspect he's resistant to pokey bits, piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you gonna move?
All right. Yeah. If I can get my shit together. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm moving slowly. I'm backing 30 feet away from him.
You're just
There
kind
you
of
go.
like walking with your crossbow aimed at him.
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot see shit. Alright, that's it for me.
Alright. Alright, that's the end of your turn. He is going to make a legendary action to move. He's going to leave the rest of Hadrian behind. He's going to move. There we go. That's his move.
oh my god, okay.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's not very fast.
Okay then.
This is Agnes' turn.
Oh, yes, I want to move far away from this.
Okay.
I am gonna. I'm gonna get 30 feet in, and then I will decide if I'm dashing.
Just a little taste. Just a little, I see you doing shift clicking.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
fuck. That's 40. So I'm doing.
Move by the squares and it'll measure it more accurately for the purposes of combat.
Sorry.
There you go.
Okay, I'm here with Dart. I made it.
You made it. And that was your dash, yeah?
Yeah, I absolutely dashed on that. Can I still? No, actually, I'm not sitting pretty with spell slots right now, so I'm gonna. Can I hold my action? Do I have to declare what the action is?
You do have to declare what the action is. Well, you have to declare what
Well,
your
no.
bonus
Well, I
action.
doubt-
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I dashed anyway, so
Yeah, you're done.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. Yep. Nin! It is your turn.
anything that's around us other than a fern? Like how far the water comes or anything?
Like how deep the water is? Is that what you mean?
No.
Oh, you're looking to see like
Right.
what the tidal? No, it doesn't. There's no
We're-
tidal effect in here, so it's just.
No. I'm looking to see if this is a lake or this is an inlet.
Oh, it is just a puddle, a pond inside the cavern.
Okay. Scooby Doo. So I can grab Crimson. Excuse me. Nin is going to grab Crimson. And go this way. She's going to carry Crimson.
Oh my.
So that reduces.
That reduces your movement by half.
Right, but if I dash,
You'd get
You can
30
triple
feet.
dash,
with her.
technically.
Yeah, you can
I
triple
can get my
dash.
full 30.
Yeah. You'd be able to get another.
I can?
Yeah. You'd be able to get a total of 45 if you use all of your resources, which would end your turn immediately. But you'd be able to get 45 with her.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay,
Ah, yes, carry me, please. Thank you.
my lady.
You're welcome.
Okay.
That's my move.
All right. At the end of your turn, Orogonoi continues to move towards Spindleshanks. That's it. All right. Dart, your turn.
All right. I think Dart sees everyone getting here and is like looking back at Sabria, making sure she's still in sight.
She is still in sight. She's kind of just waiting in the cave, watching you guys.
Okay.
You know, as you look at her, you can kind of see that she can see in the dark too. She's got those little reflectors in her eyes.
For sure.
So,
I suppose. Oh no, that didn't mean to end my turn. My apologies. I suppose. I guess like a nature or survival check. Does it look like there's anything that might be like struck or blasted with magic or something to close off this entrance behind us?
yeah, make a perception check for me.
Sweet. 12.
12. I mean, you've read this, and does Dart know how to read? Actually,
I do actually. I can
does.
speak High Kruik. Would anyone mind just to see if it changes anything, using a +3 to bump that to 15?
Do it.
Yeah, go for
Or-
it.
okay.
Okay,
I mean,
I will bump
I'm
it to a
curious,
15.
I'm curious to see where this goes.
you can imagine someone who had some kind of spell that has force or explosive force behind it, blasting some of these rocks, and perhaps that'll cause a chain reaction to close the. I mean, you're just operating off of pure fantasy here because this is a desperate moment, and if that guy catches up to you, you know you're fucking dead because you saw what happened to Hadrian.
For sure.
So
Dart will look into this direction for Theophania then.
you don't see her.
Lovely.
she,
Theophania!
she
Get
is-
over here when you have a second.
Dutifully, she does not respond.
Okay. So that was your perception check. You doing anything else? All right.
I think that is it for now.
Okay.
Or I guess, was that an action or a bonus action?
I'd call that a bonus. You
Okay, in
you
which
stopped there
case-
and studied for a moment.
I would like, as my action, if I see some rocks that, like, or stalactites or something that could be used, you know what? I'm a martial character. I've got to be fucking creative. I'd like to try and, like, use my chain to, like, try and, like, hook around or swing it around and, like, wrap around. Just try and, like, start, or I guess prepare to start doing that.
I got the idea of what you're trying to do. You're trying to like do a wrap around to bring a stalactite down or something to
Yes,
or
though I
rock.
realize now I should not do that until everyone is past me. So I'm just getting ready to do that.
All right, so that's your readied action until everyone's past you, End of your turn.
Yep.
Orogonoi's turn. Orogonoi is going to... he's going to scooch forward towards Spindleshanks, because he is a vain and petty bitch. And he is going to use his action to cast... Acid Splash on Spindleshanks.
Hold on, why did you say that judgmentally?
Who?
That he's a selfish and petty bitch.
Because he is. Because Orogonoi is.
Yeah, but you're acting like it's a bad thing.
Comparing our current players to the very demons they're fighting, I don't know. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, Spindleshanks. Try not to
Let me
melt.
see here. My dex is adequate.
There are bonuses. They're not going to help you, though.
There aren't enough bonuses for that one.
No. You take 4 points of damage.
He sort of gasps in the way you would if you were refreshed by cold water on that day.
Orogonoi says, "Oh, kindred spirit." That is
He takes all the acid and touches it to its tongue. Touches it to his tongue.
That part of your tongue is permanently numb forever.
That's okay.
All right, Theophania, your turn.
Oh boy, here I go, killing again.
Yeah, he's very slowly heading in your direction.
No. No, stop targeting. There we go. Good Foundry. There's my 30 feet. Theophania's booking it now.
No longer hidden.
Ooh.
Not hiding anymore. That's not good for me. Don't like that very much. She kind of staggers out, and to Dart she says, yes.
Once we get through this narrow part, I'm going to see if we can try and collapse the tunnel together.
All right. And so not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. And then she's gonna take another 30 feet and go that way. She's
Okay.
gonna hide.
All right. Make a stealth check for me for your hide.
Yeah. You know, Skulker turned out to be pretty worth it. So, shout out to Prison Push-Ups for that one.
I'd like to thank my sponsor, Prison Push-Ups.
Oh wow,
Possibly.
that was bad.
CJ, you don't want to know where my brain went with that one. You really don't.
Why'd you say anything? Now I know where your brain went with that, so...
I don't, and I live in bliss.
Okay, so... that brings us to Layla. Layla runs, kind of scriming, and it's now Crimson's turn. Oh, and
Wow, that's
Orogonoi
really
moves. At the end of Layla's turn. This is looking
Okay.
bad for Spindleshanks.
Does it look like Spindleshanks can dash on his next action to get around Orogonoi?
Yeah. Spindleshanks, however, is too far from your Mantle of Inspiration at the moment.
Yeah, he's too far away. Okay.
How much do you need? Like 60 feet?
Yep.
He needs to be within 60 feet of me.
You can get in range of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Spindleshanks, are you ready? You're gonna move 30 feet. Alright, do I need to move here to be able to get in range, DM?
Yes. You need to be at that square, because then he's within 60 feet of you.
Alright, I'm gonna pop my very last Mantle of Inspiration. Oh boy. Okay, let me pop that. Okay, so I'm gonna drop it on Spindleshanks for sure. And then Nin and Agna. And then me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, wait.
No, that's
Yeah,
every.
That's it.
Those are everyone furthest. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. That way we can all get the frick out of here. Okay, get ready to move. 30 feet. All right,
Alright.
I'm gonna wait for everyone else to move first.
Okay, Spindleshanks and Agna, and Nin, go ahead and move 30 feet.
Feet. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. And Spindleshanks, you already moved 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my movement. So I moved 15 feet already. That was my regular movement. So I have 30 feet plus 15 feet, 45 feet.
Yes, without using your action to do anything else.
All right, I'm gonna get back. Where are we gonna collapse the tunnel out here? Where Theophania is, or a little bit further up?
This seems like the narrowest point.
Okay. How am I gonna tell how far I've moved?
You've
I
moved
can't keep a
15,
number.
so this would be 35. 45 would be like here-ish. Yeah, in that neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stand next to Theophania.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
And then
your movement and your mantle.
Mantle.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to, I wonder if this is a good idea. I'm gonna hold a spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold sleep. I mean, sorry, not sleep. Where is it? Blah, blah, blah. Silent image.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait to cast that
All right. Cool.
until everyone is.
Until everyone's.
Essentially, everyone gets to a safe spot where I think I can cast at.
Okay. That brings us to Spindleshanks. It is now your turn.
I'm pretty sure I'm well out of crossbow range.
Yep, you can just get to the edge of the map and you're out.
Why does it seem like it's not letting me move?
You might not be in movement mode. Is that your intent to move to leave the battlefield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's telling me. Oh, I know what it's doing. Is it was looking at my previous bonus move as my move.
Yep. The doctor has left the building. All right. That brings us to Agna.
Yeah, I'm going to move.
Isn't it terrifying that you have no idea where Orogonoi is?
Oh yeah.
Behind us.
Okay,
Behind
I'm
us
gonna
does
get
not matter.
down in here.
Okay. Are you going to leave the battlefield?
Not yet, but I'm gonna get right up on the edge.
Okay. That would. Yep. That's the square.
I would like to hold an action,
Okay.
and that action is gonna be. So here's over the table. I can either hold a guiding bolt, which does radiant damage, and I'm not sure that's going to help with the ceiling collapsing, or I can hold. No, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold an action on guiding bolt.
Okay. That brings us to Nin.
Right. So we're just, let's see, we're waiting on Spindleshanks.
Nope, Spindleshanks is
Spindleshanks
gone.
is gone.
Yep, he's gone.
Okay, so alright, so Dart and Theophania. Nin is going to grab Layla and take the rest of her movement.
Okay. Off the battlefield?
To where Agna is.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright. Orogonoi moves closer.
Dun dun dun.
Alright. It is now Dart's turn.
All right, Dart is going to get basically back into here, and say, "When you're ready, Theophania, Crimson, Agna," and ready to use the chain to try and pull down some rocks.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're waiting on Theophania.
I think it'll have Theophania will take a step back, and then we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do it all at
Exactly
once.
correct.
Okay.
You can now see a wiggly tentacle coming at you guys, Crimson.
Oh, okay. Tentacle.
Theophania, it's now your turn.
Oh, sorry, muted. Let's bring it home. Well, first we gotta move.
Yeah, you don't want to be
And-
where the rocks fall.
No, definitely not. Unless, no.
No.
Fall, everybody dies.
Yeah, that's the rest
Yeah.
of it. Rocks fall. People die.
Then we are going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's a very
Nice.
good.
Nice.
Very good.
Noise.
Mm-hmm.
Noise.
Roll damage.
It still doesn't have the thing for that open, which is weird. Let's select hit targets. There it is. Damage. And that wasn't a crit, so
Nope.
still good damage.
Okay, 10 points of damage. You blast a stalactite. Some rocks begin to fall. It looks like it's getting looser.
Dart will follow up with the chain.
Okay.
Presume like a whip kind of thing.
Sure. Yeah. Give me a melee
Lovely.
attack. At the end of Theophania's move, Orogonoi moves closer. You good?
17.
Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Eight points of bludgeoning.
Okay. More cracks. You hear more rocks beginning to fall and come loose.
Agna?
Yep. Oh, go ahead, Crimson. You go first.
No, go ahead,
No.
Magna.
I'm worried that mine won't do the damage I need it to do, because it's radiant. So if you have something that's more physical, I would do it first.
I'm holding silent image is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, got it. Sorry. In that case, I will cast. Oh fuck! I just had it. Christ Almighty. Okay, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Okie dokie. Ooh. 10.
Not my best, but does
Let's
that
use some
hit the
bonuses.
left?
Yeah, use some bonuses if we got them.
Yeah, I can use like a. What do we got? Like a 2, a 1.
We have 3 1s, we have a 3, and we have a 2.
Do we all
That's
feel
right.
comfortable? Let's use the 3. Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah. Okay, that uses the 3. This would not be enough to push it over. You need a 15 to hit this.
Can we use a 3 and a 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
I was
do it.
going to say Nin can throw her rapier, which is useless for her, to see if she can help hit it.
You didn't
And
hold an
knock it
action,
down.
though.
No, I did not.
Nope.
I was busy saving people's asses.
You were, yes.
Yeah. We
Uh,
would have had to wait much longer to do this.
Yep. So that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me after a +5 total. Okay, 11 more. Some more rocks begin to fall. It's starting to be like a
And then
constant
that-
stream of rocks.
And at that point, I'm gonna use cat silent image to make it look like it's like filling up, like trying to obscure us.
Okay, yeah. Let's see
So-
here. Give me
Uh,
a Go ahead and post it, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. Is that a good spot?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't use up a use of it though.
That's okay.
Oh, place measure template. Do I need to do that?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
At the very least, it's an image, so he can't see through it.
Correct. That would be the end of your turn, Theophania.
Is it? That's it from me.
All right.
Then we're all gonna exit the map, I hope.
Well, Layla's gonna exit the map, which brings us to Crimson.
Oh, it's my turn. Unfortunately, I have no more bardic inspirations. So should I go ahead and exit the map?
If you can hit the ceiling in some way before you do, and then
Oh.
exit, let's do it.
Okay, yeah. I will use my firebolt to attack the ceiling.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and attack the ceiling.
Normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
That sputters before it does any real damage.
Mm.
Stress, perhaps.
Ugh. I don't like that.
You wanna scooch?
I think I'm gonna. I don't think there's anything else I can do, guys.
Scooch.
Oh,
Scoocheroo.
Good.
Scoot,
You've
scoot,
saved
scoot,
us so
scoot.
many times this fight.
Okay, I'm scooching off the battlefield.
Okay. My Foundry chose this exact moment to refresh, so hold on a second.
Sounds like combat's over. Sounds like we got it.
We did
got
it.
Done.
Now the spirit of Orogonoi is trapped in this happy frog.
Agla, it is now your turn.
Oh fuck. Okay. I have a single first level spell left, I think.
I would save it.
Yeah, that's also what I think. I'm just gonna. Do I
You
have anything I can throw up here? No.
Rocks? We've been knocking down rocks.
Yeah. Can I just pick up a rock and throw it at the other rocks? And then
sure?
take
Yeah, give me a ranged
Or-
attack.
Yeah, fuck it. Christ, what do I even roll for that?
Range attack is a dex check plus your proficiency bonus.
So, oh, terrible. Cool.
Yep. Hot garbage for you.
Well, I'm out, lads.
Your rock disappears in a sea of other rocks.
Agna shrugs and leaves. She's gone. She's done her duty.
Okay. This is the end of her turn. Hadrian Laughingsteel is dead. Nin, your turn.
Then, which would be better, to throw the rapier and try and hit something, or pick up a rock and do it? Opinions, please.
I mean,
think
will you
rock
use
beats
the
rapier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Besides, you can use a rapier.
But I do have some skills, so I am going to try throwing rock.
Okay. Roll a
Strength?
dex check with a +2.
Dex, sorry. Ability or saving?
Ability?
Okay. Boop. +2. No, it went away. Why did it do that?
We're going to take the 15 because that's the die that rolled first. So that does hit. It would be a total of 21. So your rock does 1 damage to the rocks. Rocks are constantly
Enough.
falling, and you do have a silent image of rocks right there. So as far as you can tell, this is, going off.
Okay, gentlemen, do we want to run?
Yeah. Let's go.
Just the
We're
one.
running.
Okay.
Yep.
You leave the battlefield. Dart, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna do some chain martial arts and make 2 attacks with the chain.
Okay.
I can't leave the battlefield. It won't let me.
I already
So I
removed
get-
you. You're gone.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that
Ooh.
one didn't hit.
You smack yourself in the face. You're gonna have a welt later.
Ouchie. I don't know how to use the chain.
22 hits.
Okay.
That deals your martial arts die. Let's call it that. Yeah.
Wait, actually, my martial arts die, you're right, so it's a D8.
Yeah. 7.
7.
You deal 7 damage to the rocks with your chain. Rocks are falling actively in that space. That looks like a solid wall of rocks falling.
All right. Dart will actually, yeah, Dart will pick up Theophania, or offer to pick up Theophania and get to running.
She will take that deal.
Okay.
All right. Half move, I'm still off the map.
Yep. That leaves just Orogonoi left in an initiative. You hear the howling and baying for blood behind you. I have 1 check to make. What is your spell DC, Crimson?
How can I check that?
Check your sheet. Go to your spell book.
I actually don't know.
It's
It
right
just
up-
says here that if it's a successful intelligence check against your spell save DC.
Yep. So look
It
at
should be right underneath your armor class.
Yeah. So
Oh,
look.
under my armor class? Oh, it's 14.
Yep. So he rolls a 14, and now you hear demonic swearing, shouting from the tunnels. Though you still hear the sounds of rocks falling. Perhaps you have sealed him behind those rocks for now. That is the end of our initiative. Which brings us to an entirely new map.
Woohoo!
So, hold on a second.
You being obstreperous.
Welcome to Brescia.
Oh, this is gonna be a sad town, isn't it? When it loads in.
Yeah, it should be a sad town.
Tell from the music. Yep.
You guys, can you guys see?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead.
Yes, I can.
I'm waiting for Sin and Brian to come over from the escape route. All right. So,
It's dark.
yep. Here is your token.
My screen's loading.
It's right here. Those of you who are familiar with this area know this creek as the Selvar. It is frozen over at the moment. You are adjacent to it as you come out of the cave amongst some rocks that seem to obscure the entrance there almost entirely from most angles, almost as if it is well hidden.
So, I assume it's night by the darkness.
Yes, it is night. It is 6:07 in the morning on the 3rd of Croisius. It is very dark because the sun hasn't even bothered to rise yet. It is also very dark because for the past year or two, smoke has been belched into the sky by the occupiers of this land. So, what would you like to do?
I mean, when you say the river is frozen, like, is it frozen enough that we're not gonna fall in terribly?
You'll have to check that out.
I think
Yeah.
we should avoid the river, regardless.
Then do you
Any-
want to head deeper into the forest?
Any body of water large enough to hold Orogonoi's body is suspect right now.
All right. there's a bridge, I suggest we cross it and get further away from here and into,
I mean,
ancestors know what.
I guess the question for CJ is, can we even access that bridge, or is it up on the cliff with the castle?
So part of the design of castles is just to deny easy traversal towards it. It is sitting on top of this hill, but this hill is not it's not unclimbable. It is unclimbable if you're being shot at, but not if you're not being shot at. And right now you're not being shot at. So you guys could climb it to get to that bridge if you'd like.
But we'd be approaching demons.
You'd be approaching the castle. From what you can see from down here, based on your passive scores, there's no creature that is looking for you up on those, up on that escarpment on that ridge line up there.
I'm confused where the castle is and with reference to us.
Castle's right here, and you are
okay.
here.
So this bridge that I can just see is the one we're discussing.
Yep, that's the one we're discussing.
So we have two choices. We can go climb up and get to the bridge and get into whatever this forest is over here, because Nin is running on I don't know what. Or what is the opposite direction from the castle? Dart, you know this. What's over there?
That is Wildlands.
Scaraptica?
It's not quite Scaraptica. It is... Actually, this is a kind of a good moment for this. I'm going to toggle the Corinth map. You can page over to it just to see what's there. It has since been updated. So that's the Severina Woods that are towards the northeast.
Not as dangerous as Scaraptica, then.
But attached to, so...
Yes.
Help the player out. Where do I find this?
At the top, there's the anvil. In the top left-hand corner, there should be a button that toggles navigation. That turns on your list of places. You can click on the one that says Corinth to see the country at large.
Ah, thank you.
Yep. You guys are going to be where I put your prisoners marker, which is right here.
As it finishes loading. Okay, so we're the... Okay.
Right there.
So we're there.
I'm going to go ahead and switch everybody over to that because, you know, we're all coming over here, coming around the mountain. This is where we are. Give me my bleak fiddle back. There.
So we are out in the middle of Nowheresville.
Yep. Matronex Duchy is in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Ben was from the middle of nowhere, and it was more somewhere than here.
Yeah. So, just to sort of give a context for everybody, Hellcorth is where all this bullshit over here is happening. And, you know, the capital is in the far northeast from here. So, Matronex is a border duchy. It controls the flow of people in and out of the country. So,
we need to go this way.
if you're leaving the duchy, yes, northeast would be the path that you would go.
Are we leaving? I mean, I guess we are leaving the duchy.
Okay, the further away we can get from demons, the better.
Our options are towards Victoriana and more demons, or through the Kelmar woods and mountains towards Innersford.
Yep. I vote left for less demons.
If we can get the girl to family, there's probably a pretty good chance that we can get safe passage out of that. Did she? I'm completely blanking. Did she mention having someone that she was trying to get to that had gotten away, CJ, or am I misremembering that completely and totally?
She doesn't know what happened to her sister. Her sister, you guys haven't found a body, so she may be still alive. You do remember from Hadrian that there is a resistance in town. And Layla's, as she's catching her breath, she says, we should, at the very least, if we're going to leave, get everybody else.
I don't think we have enough supplies on us for a multiple week trek through the winter.
Yeah,
Nope.
You guys are really at the very beginning of the worst parts of winter. So, and this is, just to kind of give a little bit more context, the nearest civilization, which is held by the enemy, is 285 miles away as the crow flies.
I don't suppose any of you are druids.
No. Oh,
Which means
going
we-
into town and getting supplies, getting people, and getting the freak out of here is our best bet.
There's
Yes,
resistance
no, maybe?
in town. No, if there's resistance in town, they might know best direction to head off in.
They also might know if Sabria's sister's whereabouts or any other family she might have. Family is important.
Which brings us back to the original question of, are we crossing the bridge or are we crossing the river?
Well, which way gets us to the town?
Well, let's take a look at that.
Bridge gets us there more directly, but we risk climbing towards the castle. River gets us more indirectly, but we risk, I don't know, Orogonoi teleporting into a body of water or us falling into the ice and freezing to death.
I choose bridge.
This feels like a you come across a door puzzle. I'll do bridge. That's fine.
Okay. You come across the door was unlocked the entire time?
Yeah, it feels like that. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, I vote bridge then.
Bridge it is.
Okay.
I did that to players once.
I believe that...
Locked them inside a room with the door hinges on the inside. Took them an hour of real time to figure it out.
Okay, so I believe it sounds like we're all good for crossing the bridge. So you guys climb up the embankment. It is slippery. It takes you a while. We're going to go ahead and just move the clock along a little bit.
I think if Sabria's willing, just to make sure she doesn't fall or trip, Dart will keep carrying her on his back.
Sure, yeah. You guys get up onto the motte and then cross the bridge. The bridge is very large. It's well constructed. It's mostly made of very thick timber, but it holds you easily. You could ride horses across this at speed. And you enter what Spria calls the ducal grounds, which consists of some small forested areas and some small fortifications. Let's see, this one. All right. Let's see. You cross the bridge and clamber out into the snow. Blizzard continues to rage. Ahead, you can see that there is the village less than a mile from here. You expect some ruins, but Layla says that's not quite the case. It's get to Brescia or freeze, because it is that cold, despite your winter clothing. So, as you approach Brescia, pass by the guardhouse. you come down the road, you see 2 guard towers to your west and southeast, respectively. The guard house ahead dominates the southerly horizon. It's a large structure with a drawbridge that connects to the ducal grounds to the village of Brescia. It's eerily silent as the snow continues to pile up around you, and the cold begins to seep into your clothing.
Now, was this the gate, the guardhouse for a castle or for the city?
The castle.
We can pass through it just fine. There's no one in here.
It appears empty.
No. Nin is going to search
Okay.
or whatever it does to see if there's actually someone in it.
All right, so you spend about 5 minutes taking a look around the place. There's nobody here.
No traps or anything.
Nope. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The drawbridge is down as well.
We, I guess, slink through.
Yeah.
You approach the village. You expect some ruins, but there are none. The town was not leveled. There's no wanton destruction. There's no eternal fires. There's some wood smoke from the hearths of the town that make the air smell particularly welcoming. You'll wonder if this is some kind of illusion. The blacksmithy lies yonder. Smoke rises from the furnace, and assuredly the hearth chimneys. There's stillness and silence in the air, as if the village is holding its breath. The buildings are shuttered and locked, as far as you can tell. Layla says, I have a key to the Whispered Graven. We can go there.
You mean the first place they'll look for you?
Well, she shrugs and says, any alternative?
Dart, do you know anyone in town who would take us in?
I know the alchemist. I know the leather worker, or the tanner rather. But is there food at your place, Layla?
She says, yeah, there's food there.
I'd say we stop there, grab supplies, and then look for anyone.
Okay.
Okay. You guys move across town very quietly in these small hours of the morning. And, oh, I don't want to go that far. Yeah, about 7. It's starting to get a little lighter as you guys cross town. And we're going to go ahead and move over to the Whispering Raven. Just give me back my bleak fiddle. Okay. Yeah, here's a Crimson Darling. And here's a Dark Griffin. And here's a Nin. And here's an Agna. And here's a Theophania. And here's a Spindleshanks. And here is a Sabria. And where's Layla? There's Layla. As you guys are approaching the inn here, a young guy kind of steps out from this tree. And he says,
What the hell?
It just automatically rolls dice when I add NPCs that have random hit points. Don't panic. This guy comes out and says, I hear people moving around in the dark. Who goes?
Do I recognize the voice?
Young guy. Yeah, you can make a history check.
Word.
I got a better question. Does Layla recognize the voice?
She hasn't. We haven't gotten to her reaction yet.
11?
This is probably one of the guys you grew up with, but you know they all sounded the same, more or less.
You one of the darts?
No, my name's Dale.
Dale.
Layla says, "Oh, it's Dale. Oh, thank you. There you are. Jeez. Is everybody inside the tavern? Yeah, most people are inside the tavern. Who's with you? Some other prisoners and, well, we'll talk about the little girl when we get inside." All right, well, the Elderman's inside, he says. All right, let's go. And they head up towards the main door.
Let's boogie.
I'm moving in because she can't see. Layla goes, no, over here.
Sorry.
Move Spindleshanks and Sabria.
Are those Dagley?
Where? Oh no, these are Scaldy.
No, those aren't Daglings. Oh God. Okay.
You can move everybody into the tavern. Okay. Layla says, "Ah, geez. All right. And make yourselves comfortable. I'm gonna go and see what's going on in the kitchen." This older guy, gets up and follows her. So, everybody, I'm Dale, Dale Greenshade. Good to see everybody. Who are you all?
You don't recognize me?
No, sorry.
Griffin.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Okay. All right. There's a bunch of you. Sorry. Kind of recognize you a little bit.
There's 3 of us, and my father made the outfit you're wearing currently.
I don't know. Okay. Dale, Dart.
Okay, why? Hold on, I've got to interrupt. I'm sorry. CJ, it's been letting me draw on the map for some reason.
Because you're in the pen mode.
How the hell did I do that?
You clicked on the drawing tools. Go click on the token controls.
Uh-huh.
And I will delete the drawings that you have.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. He goes, sorry, it's been a wild time. He goes, continues with, honestly, if you haven't been here lately, man, you might as well not have been here. Ever. Because things have changed a lot. Everybody's either dead or gone. This is pretty much it, as far as we know. So, if you knew somebody here in town, they're probably dead, buddy. Sorry to break it to you.
Galvog?
Who? Galvog?
Galvog.
Galvog.
The leather worker.
Oh, Galvog? That Scaldy? Yeah, we don't know if he's okay or not. We haven't been able to leave town.
Tarashna?
We don't know if she's the apothecary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if she's okay either. We haven't been able to leave town. She's outside town. She's in Outer Brescia. Brescia? Outer Brescia. We don't know how anybody's doing in Outer Brescia. So.
What about, I saw the forge. Is Jakit okay?
Yeah, he's alright. He's, he kind of looks around at him. He must have gone home.
Alright. Thanks, Dale.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No problem, man. So, everybody else, who are you all?
Then.
Nin? Okay.
Is there a fireplace in here, CJ? I cannot see with all the tokens on the screen.
There's no fireplace on this floor over here. There is one that's keeping the building warm over on the left, but it's behind the bar.
Okay. Well, she's gonna find something, just one of those couches over there, and go sit on it.
Sure.
If I can find her.
She's over here. I'll move her for you.
Thank you.
Sorry. Okay.
He's crowded.
He's a little crowded, yeah. Dale goes, all right, so Nin, and you are, and points to you, Theophania.
Oh, yeah, yes. Theophania.
Theophania, okay. And he points to you, Agna.
Tired.
Tired. Well, there's rooms upstairs if you tell me your name.
Agna.
Agna, okay. He points to Spindleshanks.
I just kind of stare at his finger for a second, and then I say, Spindleshanks.
Okay, that's a... Alright. Kind of gives Dart a look, and then looks at Crimson, and points to you. And you miss?
me?
Yes, you.
Oh, I'm just a humble, amazing, fantabulous, spectacular Crimson Darling.
Okay. Alright, cool. And I also...
Honestly, she earned it. She saved our life like 5 times escaping that place.
Yeah.
You guys escaped the tower.
Yeah.
Oh. Is he dead?
No.
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, we'll figure... Okay. Hold on a second. And he goes over to... He's no longer Scaled Dare. He's Dale. He's just Dale now. He goes over... And I lied, this is also a fireplace. He goes over here and says, you guys go ahead and make yourselves comfortable, like Layla said. If you're tired, you can go upstairs and lay down or use one of the couches. Try not to go outside until the sun's up. Even though it's still kind of dark out here, they don't go out during the day. Unless they've got a reason to. So they're hunting around looking for you. You'll be safe here for the time being unless you wander outside. So try to stay away from any windows and try to stay out of sight. They shouldn't bother you too much, or bother us too much. So, all right, get comfy. And he goes off to talk to these 3 over here. He sits at the bar.
How do we get the character pictures down?
Oh, that's something that only that person can control. Or I can control.
Dart, thank you.
It's extremely disruptive to Sin, apparently.
Well, no, it's extremely disruptive, and I can't see what's going on.
I see. Is it covering too much of your screen?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so anything you guys want to do before we call for the evening?
Well, obviously, Crimson's gotta sing a song.
Okay.
Yes, she does.
Hell fucking yes.
Okay,
I'm
so Crimson is gonna like, oh, where am I going?
just moving you more center, so you're in,
Oh, okay. Whew, boy, we had to run. I have to say, that sucked. Do you think that guy feels cucked? Because they couldn't kill us all in time. No, I guess it's probably fine. It's more brave to flee the battle. Might be behind us, hey, we shouldn't addle. We're so brave to run away. Doesn't matter what other people say. We're so brave to run away. We'll fight yet another day. We're so brave to run away. I think we learned something here. Not exactly sure what, but we should still cheer. Because despite their best efforts, we're still alive. And we walked out with no fingers, less than 5. We're so brave to run away. Might need to hide in some hay. We're so brave to run away. Even if others would say nay, we're so brave to run away.
Brava.
Roll a performance check for me. You have an audience.
Sweet. Let's see, how do I do that?
You just click on the skill name in your attributes page.
And then normal?
Yep, normal roll.
Oh, no!
A 10!
I think if we're about to close, we use all of the rest of the bonuses on this.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yes.
will, yeah.
All right, so
Okay,
that
let's use the rest of the
that brings it up to a 13.
Okay.
So a little over half the people in the tavern clap.
Dart is raucous applause. Like, fuck yeah, hell yeah, so true. Yeah, absolutely.
And a couple of the kids are like, what's happening? A few of the adults look like they've been so deep in their cups, like they're obliterated and they're not sure what's happening right now. But
Person
yeah.
does a little bow and a little bow and a little bow.
All right. And that is where we will close for the evening. I hope everyone had fun today, and I hope we see everybody back here in a couple of weeks for session 4. That'll be the 21st of May. Right? Right. Okay.
Indubitably.
Right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Good night.